viewers, my name is The King, and I'm here with Sister Ellie. Sister Ellie came from all the way from UK, and she wants to know more about the used clothes and how Ghanaians make use of it, and she has more to ask. So, Mr. Ellie, it's over to you.
Okay, so my question was, as someone from the UK, I have seen lots of second-hand clothing coming from the UK here in Kantamantu in Ghana. So I would like to know what our responsibility is as people living in the UK or the US or China who send clothing here. What do we need to do better to make this fairer for everybody, mostly the people here in Ghana?
Okay. So, sir, what is your name, sir?
My name is Reverend Opoku. I'm the acting chairman of the market.
Okay. All right. So, what do you deal in yourself?
We deal in multiple items. We are into used clothes business. We are into school uniforms, making of school uniforms. And we are into dealing with the herbal medicines, and we have so many things to do with it. Yeah.
All right. So most of these products, are they imported from outside, or they are?
The most important ones are the used clothes and then the school uniforms.
Okay.
But for the herbal medicine, it's local.
It's local. Okay. So the other question that I would like to know is, how does the used clothes end up here in Ghana?
Our people have some companies in and around the whole world, UK, Canada, USA, China, all over the place, Europe, whatever. And then they import them to Ghana pay. And some of the people come from Burkina Faso, Ivory Coast, and then the neighboring country to also buy it to their end. Yeah.
So Ghana is like a central
point of the used clothes business in West Africa.
In West Africa,
yeah.
Okay. And they now take it and
most of the traders come from the other countries to come and patronize it.
That is very good. So Ellie, I would really like to know more about.
If we could continue our conversation about what Ghana needs from people in places like the UK who are sending clothes to make this a fairer relationship.
Maybe I would say one of our problems is after selling the right ones, the remaining ones, become dollar goods, waste. So you have to, carry them at a cost, to dump them also at a cost in somewhere far away from Accra. So that one, if the people or the government of UK can provide, we the market people with recycling grants, I think it will reduce most of the costs that we use to dispose the waste.
Okay. Does this have an environmental effect?
Definitely has so many effects because it is polluting the soil. Because it can not all the materials are
degradable.
Some of them are rubber, whatever. It is very difficult. Some of them end up into the sea.
The sea.
And it's creating so many problems over the place at our beaches.
Okay. So you mean sometimes it is being dumped at the sea?
Not dumped, even when it is raining and we have the shops are closed and the waste which our people have not come to correct it, the drains or whatever, the storm take it away to the sea.
The sea straight from
yes. Okay. Not necessarily our people dump them there.
Okay.
But because of the rain system. The rainy system. To carry it away by itself.
So do you feel as if Ghana looks like a dumping ground when it comes to?
I will say yes. It's a dumping ground when it comes to this particular, because not all the goods which are imported are worthy to sell.
Okay.
Yes.
But is the business lucrative?
Yes and no.
Okay.
No for the small retailer. Yes for the big importer.
Okay.
Because the small retailer, you cannot get access to look into what you are going to buy.
Okay.
So after bringing it to your shop, opening it, all the materials or whatever the goods it is, you have about 30% favorable ones and then 70% unfavorable ones. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So in this case, what will you ask the bigger importer to do? Because since he or she is benefiting from the chunk of that, do you feel he or she has a responsibility to you the downside?
The downsides are the one which is bearing the cost. Because when you go to the importer, he will ask you, oh, there is nothing he can do. Maybe he will, if the bill is around about 4,000, he will probably give you about 100 cedis or 200 cedis to reduce your pain.
Okay.
So that doesn't help the retailer.
Okay. Now, we understand that in UK or the Western world, most of these clothes are worn over there. And those who wear that do not know that at the end of the day, this is where it end up at. Now, it end up by somebody buying from, because if you use the clothes, maybe I donate it to maybe charity or, that is the perception. Then at the end of the day, the clothes end up here. Now, will you say to the one who is donating his clothes, thinking that he or she is doing a worthy cause to help people around that place, to also contribute something? Because now a question will now be asked: is it the government of that country that need to bear responsibility, or the individuals over there?
I will not say either the government or the individual. But what I would say, once they have the heart to donate to the poor, I think it's better for them to deal directly with the poor in this type of countries. That is the African countries.
Okay.
They should deal directly with the poor, not with the government.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how would they be able to have access to? Because Ellie traveled many miles to come here.
Let me give you this example.
Okay.
Akusia sitting beside me. He's not at the Ministry of Trade and what. He's not there. He's at the lower end of. So maybe associating herself with the underground people, he will get something in mind to tell her people that these are one or two ways to help the lower people. Because anything from the World Bank, IMF, European Union, whatever, it will go directly to the government,
So
which will not end with us.
So if it goes to the government, you don't see any of the benefits?
That one, they ask anybody, even in the deepest village, he will tell you he doesn't know anything from government. He doesn't receive anything from the government.
Right.
Directly or indirectly. Only maybe one day they will construct your road.
Okay.
And then you get something from the government. That's all.
Everyone I've heard complains about the roads in Accra.
Yeah, the roads there, it's a problem, but I'm not talking about the roads. I'm citing as an example.
Yes, okay. The other thing I'm interested in is there is a lot of skill here in the market, a lot of creativity, a lot of skills that people in my country and other countries in the Western world, we don't have. We couldn't do what you will do here. So I'm interested in thinking with you all about how we could show these skills that you have in abundance. Right? You have lots of things that other countries don't have, and how we could make sure that you are earning enough money for those skills.
Okay. The other side of the market, who has the places are admirable. That is the used clothes side of the market.